Hello friends, in this lecture we will see two questions from production consumption model. So everything has been told to you in the theory class. So we will just apply those concepts in solving the numerical problems. Okay, so two good questions has been written on the board. So we will solve both the question one by one. So we will read the first question. It says that a company produces, okay, the word produces, okay, it means it is giving the indication that here we are going to produce something. So whenever the word produces written or production is written, we will understand that the question is from production consumption model. So it produces 4800 parts per day. Okay, so P is given, that is 4800 parts per day, and sells them at approximately half of that rate. Sells them means the demand is given. Okay, the demand is approximately half of that rate. It means production is 4800 per day and demand is 4800 by 2, that is 2400 per day. It is given. Now the setup cost is rupees 1000. Setup cost or ordering cost both are same. So C naught is given, that is rupees 1000 per order or per setup. And carrying cost is inventory carrying cost or holding cost, both are same. It is rupees 5 per unit and nothing is given, so we will assume that it is given rupees 5 per unit per annum or per year. The annual demand is 480000. Okay, so annual demand is also given in units. So they are saying find the first, they are asking optimal lot size. It means they are asking about Q star. Optimum lot size means they are asking the Q star. We know the formula. Number of production run that should be scheduled per year. It means they are asking N. Okay, N equals to, we know the formula, D by Q. Okay, number of production run, that means they are asking about N. And the third is length of each production run, that is they are asking about T or TP. Length of each production run, they are asking about T or TP. Okay, so we will solve it. Now our second question, we will read it. It says that in a machine shop, pins of 15 mm diameter are produced. Again the word production or produce is there. It means the question is from production consumption model at a rate of 1000 per month. It means P is given 1000 per month and the same is consumed at 500 per month. It means the demand is also given. See, the units are same, it must be same. Okay, the production and consumption continue simultaneously till the maximum inventory is reached. Okay, so they have written the directly statements of the production consumption model, or you can say the definition of production consumption model has been written. Okay, it means we know that in production consumption model the production and consumption takes place simultaneously up to the maximum inventory is reached, and after that only consumption takes place at a uniform rate. Now the lot size of production is 1000. That means they have given Q. Okay, Q is 1000. If back ordering is not allowed, okay, they are saying that shortage is not allowed, back ordering is not allowed, then they are asking the maximum inventory level is dash. So four options are given: 400, 500, 600 and 700. So very easy question. We will directly apply the formula of Q max. Okay, so we will solve the question one by one. Now for the first question we will write the given data. Okay, we will write the given data. So P is given, they have given the P production 4800 units or parts per day, and a small d, they are saying that the same is consumed at half of that rate. It means it is 4800 by 2, that is 2400 units per day. So small d is also given. Capital D, annual demand. Okay, annual demand is given this much, 480000 units. Setup cost, it means C naught is given. Okay, here you can see setup cost is rupees 1000. So C naught they have given rupees 1000 per setup or per order, and CH inventory carrying cost rupees 5 per unit per year. Okay, so everything has been written. Now we have to find q star, n and tp. Okay, so we can directly solve the question, but we will draw the graph first. Okay, we will draw the graph first because graph is very important for this type of question. So we will draw the graph first. We have plotted the graph quantity versus time. So this is our q. Okay, this is our q, and it says that the production is taking place at the rate of p. P is given 4800 units per day, and in this model the production and consumption takes place simultaneously up to the point where maximum inventory is reached. So this is our q max. So when the production and consumption will take place simultaneously, our total q will reduce and it will reach to q max. So this is p minus d, and after this the only consumption is going to take place. So this is our t or tp, you can say. Okay, both notations are used sometimes, and this is capital T. Okay, this is capital T. So first they are asking that find the q star. Okay, first they are asking find the q star. Okay, so formula of q star, that is optimum lot size. Okay, we are writing for A. Okay, the optimum lot size, the formula is very simple: 2d c naught by ch into p upon p minus d. Okay, the formula we have derived. So we will put everything has been given, just put it in this equation. So q star, we will get 2 d, they have given 480000, c naught they have given 1000, ch they have given 5, and p they have given 4800 upon 4800 minus small d they have given 2400. Okay, so just you can solve this equation. So after solving this equation, you will get the value of q star. Okay, so just solve it. So it is 19596 units approximately. Okay, decimal may come, but approximately we are going to round it off. So the answer of A is 19596. So this is our optimal lot size. Okay, so directly apply the formula, get the result. Okay, now the second. Now for B, they are asking that what should be the optimum production run, okay, per year. So they're basically asking the number of orders. Okay, number of order, that is n equals to d by q. Okay, here q is q star. Okay, here q is q star, you can say. So it is optimum production run. Okay, so n equals to d is 480000 divided by q star, we have got 19596. So after solving it, you will get n equals to approximately 24 point something. Okay, so we are going to round it off to 25. Okay, orders, 25 orders per year. Okay, it means in one year we have to do the production 25 times. Okay, 25 productions per year or 25 orders per year. So this is the answer of our B part. Now the third part, now the C part, they are asking that what is the length of each production run. So small t is used to represent the length of each production run, small t, or it is also known as TP. So this is equals to Q upon P. Okay, from the graph, we can write Q equals to E into TP. Okay, so we can find TP equals to Q upon P. So Q is 19596 divided by P is 4800. So from here we will get approximately 4. Okay, 4 days. Okay, because production is this is in units per day, so we will get the answer 4 days. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, so this is your final answer 4 days. So we have solved the first question. Now we will take the second question. Now question number 2. Okay, question number 2. First we will draw the graph again. Okay, the same graph as in the first question. So here production is going to take place. Okay, production they have given. Production is going to take place. They have given the data. Okay, that production is going to take place at 1000 units per month. Okay, and the consumption, a small d, they have given 500 units per month. And they have also said that the production lot, okay, this one they have given 1000 units. Okay, they have said that the production lot is 1000 units. So they have given these three information, and what they are asking that what is the value of Q max, what is the Q max. So in this case we know that production and consumption takes place simultaneously, and that thing has been written in the question only up to the point where maximum inventory is reached. So here production and consumption will take place simultaneously, and after that only consumption is going to take place. So this is your T, small t or TP, and this is your capital T, that is the length of one inventory cycle. Okay, so what you are going to do from this graph, you have to find Q max. Okay, so what you are going to do, just look here, look at this triangle A O B C. Okay, so we can write from triangle AOB, from triangle AOB. Okay, from triangle AOB we can write what is this AB. AB is Q. So from triangle AOB we can write Q equals to T into P. Okay, Q equals to T into this P. And from triangle COB, from triangle COB, okay, you can see this a small triangle COB. Okay, from this triangle we can write Q max equals to TP into P minus D. Okay, we can write from this triangle a small triangle, from this a small triangle we can write Q max equals to TP into P minus D. So what we have to do, just divide both the equations, Q max upon Q, we will get, this is TP or T. Okay, both are same, T or TP both are same here. Okay, both are same, T or TP both is same. So here also T or TP. So T and T will get cancel out. It will be left with P minus D upon P. So from here Q max equals to Q into P minus D upon P we will get. So just put the value of Q. Q is 1000. P is 1000. D is 500, and again P is 1000. So what we will get, 1000 and 1000 will get cancelled out. So Q max we will get 500 units. So one of the option is 500. So this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. So very simple question. So in case of production consumption model, just try to remember this graph. Okay, this graph is very important. Okay, this graph is very important. You can derive the formula directly from this graph. So Q max is 500 units. It is one of the GATE previous year 2 marks question. Okay, so just go through these concepts and graphs, and final answer is 500 units. Okay, final answer is 500 units. Oh, so this is all about the numerical problems on production consumption model. Thank you.